That should be live. Oop. Just need to get myself up. Oh, I did change the title to the right number, didn't I? Oh, yes, I did. Right. Hello, hello. That's that set up. Oh, nearly. Forget that little thing. Just to hopefully try and improve the streaming quality. Well, hello. And welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV and Sorin's Journey. Today I'll be starting on the Alexander questline. Big guy you can see right in front. So, yeah, Sorin saw that while he was here before with, the Hildebrand stuff, I believe. We came across it. And, yeah, it's a little concerning because he knows, we know it definitely wasn't there before when we first came by. But if anyone knows anything, it's Slowfix has got to know something about it. He's the... well, I don't know if he's quite the mayor, but he seems to be the leader around here. We can maybe at least point me in the right direction to find out what's going on. Mr. Slowfix, how are you doing? Is Uplander seen it? Giant of iron, rising from river. Y'shtola and Sid leave to learn more, but are not back yet. Greatest plight of Gobbyfuck. Giant is too big, can squash Idyllshire flat. Where are Uplanders? Calm yourself, Slowfix. Y'shtola? I suppose if you and Sid are here, it must be more significant than I thought. Ah, Sorin, 'tis well you are here, for our need is dire. A colossus of steam and steel has risen from the Phaliac. Yet it is no mere forgotten contrivance of Charlian. The resultant aetheric disturbance confirms that it is a primal, and that it was summoned amidst the ruins left for the river to reclaim. For a mercy, it stopped dead no sooner than it had broken the water's surface. But so long as it remains in our realm, it may spring to life again at any moment. Right, Primal. That seems different. I didn't know there were any beast tribes in the area. Yes, but what does Uplander find near Idyllshire? Is wilderness still heavy with ether? Nay, the ether grows perilously thin, and more swiftly than I could have imagined. The Primal is bleeding the land dry. Should it be suffered to continue, this entire region will become a barren waste in a matter of moons. Oh, excuse me. No! Gobbyfuck has only just found home after long wanderings. Idyllshire will not fall. Slowfix will not allow it. And nor will we. I have already spoken with Alphino, and he concurs that we Scions of the Seventh Dawn must do all in our power to eliminate the threat. Yet, given its size, I deem it wise to attack from two fronts. Our first and most obvious recourse is to keep our foe in check with blade and magic, much as we have done with other such adversaries. Second, I propose that we attempt to cut off the flow of aether which sustains it, and mayhap by physically separating the Primal from the land. If we are to be rid of the Colossus, I think the latter course more promising, and mean to enlist Master Matoya's aid in pursuing it. Yet such things take time. Thus I have asked Master Garlon to remain here and keep watch over our foe. Given its apparently mechanical nature, his expertise should prove invaluable to you. To you, I say, for I would leave the fate of Idyllshire in your hands. Should the Primal chance to stir ere my return, you are to join Sid in repelling it. An unenviable task, but one for which you are singularly qualified. Right, well, if it's a Primal, leave it to me. Rest assured, I do not mean to linger with Master Matoya any longer than necessary. The moment we find a solution, I shall make haste to rejoin you here. Well then, let us be about our duties. I will leave you to discuss strategies with Sid. Ksh! Backrix is keeper of knowings for Idyllshire, and say where Sid has gone. Uplander should start with Backrix. Right. Well, I guess this was part of the original job the Silence brought me on board for. And back to the usual, in a way. So, Backrix. Let's take the mana cutter. I do have to say, compared to other primals I've fought, that one is rather large. Yeah, I think I have to agree with Yashtala when she said that the second option is maybe a better idea. And trying to fight it is one thing, but if we can just put off its Aether. Oh, quite how do we do that is another thing. Excuse me. Backrix, right? Backrix is Keeper of Knowings and Data. What does Uplander wish to learn about? Ah, Uplander comes in search of Sid, yes? Oh, I do. You were expecting me? My thanks for sharing your knowings, Backrix. These Illuminati are indeed most hostile. Sid? Ah, Sorin, old friend. You haven't seen Yashtola, have you? I just met her in Idyllshire. That's actually why I'm here now. Drained of all Aether in a matter of mere moons. 7 Hells. How much power does that thing need? Too much, plainly. Well, it sounds as if we have an urgent dismantling job on our hands. From what Backrix has been telling me, the Illuminati are the most likely culprits. They have the knowledge to summon a Primal, and the requisite short-sightedness not to think better of it. Fanatical captures their philosophy nicely, I think, their goal being nothing less than sole ownership of all the world's technology. Needless to say, they're more than willing to kill anyone who stands between them and what they want. Quite how they managed to coax a Primal into the hulk of a Charlian defense mechanism, I don't know, but it looks like they've made themselves a tiny little fortress inside the Colossus. We'll need to contend with them if we're to disable the thing. As for the task itself, simply destroying whatever serves as its engine should do the trick, assuming it is in fact mechanical. But before all that, we'll need to find a way in, through yet another bloody barrier. Shh. Barrier's not new. Rose up 3 years ago after ground made shivery shakes. A ruin was freed from riverbed then, and Roundrocks was there, sorrowful 2 eyes. Roundrocks? Sorry, who is... Daughter of Slowfix. Roundrocks loves junk more than all other gobbies. Was collecting them, and is playing now. Look. Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirly cogs. I'm sorry for interrupting, Roundrocks, but I need to ask you a question. When the ground shook 3 years ago, did something come bobbing up to the river's surface? Bobbing? Nothing bobbed, silly Uplander. Ground made shivery shakes when giant of whirlycogs stood, and then magic walls came up too. So it wasn't the tremor that freed the Colossus. It was the Colossus which caused the tremor. And you're absolutely certain you saw it rise from the waters, young one. So, it's been here for years, or... 7 Hells. I think someone tried and failed to summon it 3 years ago. But was it the Illuminati, or... Reflux comes to trade tongue flaps, Uplander. Ah, just a goblin. Slowfix tells me you're his resident expert on the Illuminati. Pardon me a moment while I consult with my fellow Uplander. Sorin, if I may make a suggestion, I'll speak with Brayflocks and learn what I can of our opponents. In the meantime, can you investigate the Colossus itself? Biggs and Wedge are near where its hand landed on the shore of the Phaliac. Join them and see if you can't find a way inside the machine. Oh, and good luck with that barrier. Right, I'll get on it, sir. So, you have 3 years now? That's... I suppose if it was on the other side of Ishgard, then it isn't likely news of a Primal would have gotten to the Scions. But why is it moving now, then? Or I suppose maybe Sid is right that it was just a failed attempt. Oh. That is... It was big from a distance, but... That is... This is just one hand of it. How would... Where do I even start to fight something like this? Definitely think we need to look into Mistola's idea. Hope Master Matoya has some idea. The Knight of Metal is holding fast to land, and Slowfix is telling Redbricks to keep eyes on Big Hand. That sounds like a fair plan. The rest of it, maybe... Is it stuck inside that barrier? So maybe if we can unanchor it here, maybe that's what their plan is. Dee-da, dee-da, dee-dee. Dee-da, dee-dee-da. What in the blazes? Maybe leave Wedge to what he's doing. Pigs? Said send me along to help. Anything I can do? Sorin, come to see the Colossus, eh? The chief has us looking for a way in. Of course, there's a bleeding barrier around the thing. Aye, another one. Luckily for us, when the big fellow came down, its hand clamped onto the shore, punching a hole in its defences, and even that round portal there unprotected. Only trouble is, it's locked and doesn't seem to have a key. If one of a better idea, Wedge is listening into the Illuminati link pearl communications, in hopes they'll mention the trick to opening it. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee. There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. I'm certain it's a code. The Illuminati always use coded messages. But from what I hear, they've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting link pearl waveforms. If we could get our hands on one, the Chief's decoding machine here should theoretically be able to use it to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter. There's Uplander no Round Rocks. She makes great collection of junk and things. Maybe is keeping Crystal at shortstop. Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? And it just so happens I've been working on a means of identifying the crystal in question. Here, Sorin. Take this 3G7-001B. Right. What do I do with this? Sprinkle that powder over this so-called collection and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material we need. You may have to borrow one of Roundrox's treasures, but I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause. Right, back to the shortstop then. I'll see you guys in a moment, hopefully with good news. Yeah, that is... Something about this feels different to the other primals I've dealt with. Beyond the obvious. U.S. treasure trove of Roundrocks, but shh, it's secret from Big Gobbies. If you don't mind Roundrocks, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of... Yes, and... Wait a moment, is that... What is Uplander doing? Sneaky taker! Treasure belongs to Roundrocks! Sorry, Roundrocks. Do you mind if I borrow this for a bit? Just to help get into that Colossus down in the lake. Uplander needs it? For Giant of Whirlycogs? But Glowstone is most favouriteest treasure of Roundrocks. Alright. But Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Roundrocks is getting very angry. Don't worry, I promise. And thank you, Roundrocks. Better keep this safe. And Well, I suppose if the only thing we need it for is to translate a message, then it shouldn't be in any danger. Unless Sid's translation decryption machine thing is a little more destructive than I imagine. Ah, Sorin, no burns, I see. Oh, no reason. Tell me, did the 3G7-001B reveal anything? This rock. What was that about burns, Wedge? Thank you. And you have my word that I'll give this back to Roundrocks when I finish with it. Now, let's take a listen to what the Illuminati are really saying. Goodness, all that infernal beeping is gone. Now it's a message, clear as day. Let's see. Base schedule for Gordius. Registration at 7th bell, stop. House to Curl Club, pubs at the 3rd bell, stop. Rest and recuperate at the 2nd bell, repeat. Today's schedule for Gordius. Poor lousing, but I'm sure that was the only message. This has to be some kind of jest. Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. Only the proper crystal and the proper knowledge want to stat it. Bleeding Illuminati. Should have known it wouldn't be so easy. Quite the conundrum you have there. Hello? But it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code, assuming we can come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade. There's a certain something I want inside the giant. I help you get inside, you help me get out of it. A fair deal, no? The name's Mead, by the way. Charmed, I'm sure. You are aware that the interior is almost certainly swarming with Illuminati, yes? Why do you think I came to you? There's strength in numbers, friend. Best we join forces, eh? Now, the words you intercepted are largely gibberish, but paired with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7, stop, 3, stop, 2, wasn't it? You, the big one. See the pipes atop the hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock and try turning it right to 7, left to 3, and then back to 2. Wait, it's that simple? It's just a code hidden in the... It's, something's definitely happening. We did it! We did it! Alright. Well, guess I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth if it's that easy. Sid? Guess Wedge can explain. Oh, excuse me. So, the Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. Strange. Well done for cracking the code, anyway. I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflox knows little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan or the Primal. Come, things aren't as bad as all that. We found a way inside the machine. We'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth, after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power back to the source via the struts and piping. And I know just the man to lead the party. What say you, Sorin? Just point me where you need me, sir. And follow the pipes, I guess. And what of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure. You did as you promised, and you may do as you will now, but only so long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see to first. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. Right. I'll see if I can get in touch with the Adventurers Guild and put together a party. You needn't worry unduly about me. Once I have what I'm searching for, I'll leave. Simple as that. Fair enough. I just wait for the guild to get back to me. I'm gonna be crawling with Illuminati. I definitely don't want to go in there alone. Even the other primals I fought wasn't just me. Oh. Hello. Didn't mean to get in a fight. And there. I think while I wait, I can always... I did promise Gunivano I'd help after all. Let's hook Cindy. And off we go. Hopefully he doesn't mind how long he's been kept waiting. Gunivano? At last, Neverling has come. Takes so long, Gunivano almost doze off. Sinahale far from clever. With whistle, Neverling lures out and strikes down like lightning in the night. Its beak serves as proof of our deed. What of Gunivano? He stands apart with a griffin's eyes and keeps watch over Neverling, lest he fall prey to other fell beasts. Right. I guess. Not the Endymions. At least he doesn't seem too annoyed. The fact he also hasn't done anything was... Oh, that must be the creature. And just like that. There you go. And can I be sure he was even watching? Gunivano? Oh! Oh yes, Gunivano sees all, and Neverling brings the Sinahale beak. Indeed. Here. Yes, this beak helps Gunivano escape drudgery of nestlingdom. Elder Shaman cannot deny such magnificent offering. Come, Neverling, ride winds of haste to Shaman's roost. I know I offered to help out, but that just feels like cheating. I guess we'll soon find out how well this goes. Gunuvanu, most benevolent and wise leader, behold! Gunuvanu brings 8 offering for rite of passage. With this he grows from nestling and becomes a true member of Zundu. Well, well, like Fafra before him, Gunuvanu comes with a beak of savage Sinahale. Such an offering is most unexpected. But as surely as moon sets in the west, Gunuvanu shies from hunt and runs from bloodshed. Does he expect Elder Shaman to believe this is no longer so? Do not lie to Gunuvanu. Gunuvanu not become warrior overnight. Does he receive help from another? Gunuvanu knows rules. Help from others is forbidden. He knows if he dares break, consequences most grave. Wait, Elder make not hasty decisions. Slayer of Tsanahill not Gunuvanu. This is true, but Slayer is not of her Vanu. It is Neverling. Rules of right forbid help from Vanu, but make no mention of Neverlings. See, Elder Shaman. Gunuvanu breaks no rules. Gunuvanu twists words as weaver braids rope. Very well. Anuvanu acknowledges Gunuvanu not break rules, but nestling he remains. Gunuvanu must try again. Again? Well, can't say I'm too surprised. Come on, buddy, you've got to have another idea in mind. Gunuvanu must try again, but knows not what satisfies Elder Shaman. Maybe... Yes, Neverling, Gunuvanu knows. Gunuvanu following father's path and falls, but next we'll try mother's path. Mother offers vegetables unlike any other in Oxundu. Quells Elder Shaman's thunderous hunger. Every moon since mother's offering, Elder Shaman asks if she grows more. Gunuvanu brings vegetables as offering, and grows from nestling to adult. Gunuvanu and Neverling face one problem. Vegetable season is moons away. Plant seeds now and stalks grow slender as new moon. Luckily, Gunuvanu plans ahead. First, Neverling must dance in front of Elder. Show him your culture. Dance until wind goes from lungs. Then meet Gunuvanu under shade of our first meeting. Now go. Dance like sun never rises again. Why? You not happy with this either, Kiki? Hello. Gunuvanu up to old tricks again. Well... Esteemed Elder, thought I'd show you a little bit of, pure culture. Greetings. Anuvanu busy with ceremony preparations. No time for Neverlings. Ah, but he dances as a leaf which flutters in gentle breeze. Neverling's steps soothe Anuvanu's weathered bones. Could Neverling show more of his people's dance? I guess? Like this? Ah, Neverling's delicate and airy steps make Anuvanu's heart race like summer squall. Almost worthy of Vanuvanu initiation he is. Dance of Oxundu is tribe's pride. Brings all closer to heavens. Since Neverling dances for Anuvanu, Anuvanu dances for Neverling. Anuvanu's dance riles Neverling's imagination. Look well and behold the thunderous dance of Oxundu. No need to ask Neverling's opinion. Expression tells all. Ah, dance reminds Anuvanu of nestling days. Why? When Anuvanu nestling... Oh, where is Gunuvanu? I'll go and look for him. Oh, there he is. Did you finish whatever preparations you were out doing? Neverling, Gunuvanu's plan works perfectly. He knows Anuvanu falls into fervor during dance. It seems Neverling does too. Yes, plan is Gunuvanu's most clever idea. After Mother's offering of vegetables, Elder Shaman grows own crop. All Gunuvanu does is sneak silent as midnight moon into Elder's hut and... feast in glory, Neverling. Vegetables grow plump and fresh. Prove Gunuvanu too good for nestlings now. Gunuvanu no longer a laughingstock of tribe. Gunuvanu, this is just stealing. Steal? No, Neverling. Gunuvanu borrows vegetables from Elder. Neverling, come. Now to show offering to Elder Shaman. I have a feeling this is going to go badly. Maybe me helping wasn't technically against the rules, but I'm fairly certain these guys aren't just okay with theft. Respectful and benevolent elder, Gunuvanu returns at last. Even waxing moon envies fullness of today's offering. Well, Gunuvanu finally makes splendid offering. Vegetables plump and ripe, like first rain cloud of new season. Such treasures rare in Oxundu. But something about these vegetables familiar. Ah, yes! Same as Gunuvanu's mother brings. And Anuvanu knows they grow not for many moons. If Gunuvanu lies again, he accepts failure for trial. But vegetables come from Elder Shaman's secret supply. Gunuvanu thinks Elder's wife might also want to know where such ample feast comes from. Gunuvanu, why did you say that out loud? Wait, how does Gunuvanu know about secret supply? What secret supply, Elder? Well, since Gunuvanu fails trial again, then he must return vegetables to Elder's wife. Wait, Gunuvanu, if you help keep secret from wife, then failure of trial washes away like tears in rain. Anuvanu lets him make one more offering. Elder's kindness vast as boundless sky. Gunuvanu brings even more impressive offering next, Elder sees. Seafold. I like blue. Oh. Excuse me. Gunuvanu knows not what to offer to Elder next. Only one idea can Gunuvanu think of, that fills heart with fear darker than blackest storm cloud. Neverling remembers Gunuvanu's brother, yes? I remember him. I can't recall his name. A brother completes rite of passage by soaring on wings of Sanoa, mounts which Vanu ride to traverse wind currents. And no other choice is left to Gunuvanu. He must do as brother does. But Gunuvanu raises not his own Sanoa, and to tame wild Sanoa more difficult than to quell summer monsoon. And Gunuvanu can do neither. But Neverling's strength can lay low to White himself. Neverling helps capture Sanoa, and Gunuvanu mounts it to show he too holds sway over the forces of nature. Neverling worries not. Gunuvanu, as always, plans out every step. Meet at the blue window. Gunuvanu goes ahead for Neverling's safety. Maybe, my friend, it would be worth... not trying to just mimic what your family are doing. It's gotta have some skill of his own, right? I haven't even finished mapping. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that I haven't mapped out. Right. Gunuvanu, I thought we were going after wild Sanoas, not... That's a Vundu. Ah, Neverling comes at last. Gunuvanu brings something that helps capture Sanoa, makes it obey like newborn nestling. Behold, Sanoa reigns. But wild Sanoa fierce as monsoon rains. Even Neverling cannot hope to capture wild beasts. But use these reins on already tamed Sanoa, and it obeys all commands. Gunuvanu cares not to show Elder Shaman how to capture Sanoa, but to ride Sanoa gracefully as seed floating on gentle breeze. Once Elder sees Gunuvanu flit elegantly along wind currents, how Sanoa is captured matters not. Even Elder could not make more perfect plan. I imagine he could, but... okay. Look, Neverling. Train Sanawa is near. A Gunuvanu knows task is dangerous. Will not judge if Neverling wants to quit. But if Neverling finds courage welling within, bring Sanawa here once Beast calms down. Right. So... Just like... Oh, yep, what happened? Oh. For some reason my brain went to my black mage rotation. Right. Hello. I'm not here to hurt you, just, if you don't mind, just gonna slip these reins on, and he already seems, you know, fairly calm. Okay there, buddy? That worked better than I thought. Gunuvani? Does Neverling capture Sanawa? Or is wrath of beast too great? I think he's calmed down, just over there. Neverling actually catches Sanawa? His strength rivals that of greatest Zundu warriors. Ah, now I must ride Sanawa. What? Of course Gunuvanu can ride. Even newborn nestling can ride tame Sanawa. But Gunuvanu must ask Neverling to wait while he remembers lessons. Gunuvanu remembers Sanawa fangs jagged like forked lightning, with roar that bellows like looming storm cloud. Excuse me, sorry. Neverling. Gunuvanu thinks Elder Shaman calls. Yes, let us go see him. Hey there. Sorry, I'm leaving you behind, and I tried to go easy on your master, owner, rider. He'll wake up. I just feel like it was kind of pointless now, though. Well, this is certainly a fail. He didn't say he was bringing anything, so I suppose it's maybe not a failure quite yet. He just... unless he's gone ahead and admitted it. Ah, Neverling! Gunuvanu apologizes for making haste to Elder Shaman's roost. No time to ride wings of Sanawa, but Neverling need not worry. Let Gunuvanu do talking. Wait, did you actually come here for a reason, or... Noble and benevolent elder, humble nestling Gunuvanu asks again for honor to give offering. Gunuvanu comes again, this time with hands empty as sun-scorched desert. Ah! But offering stands before elder. Gunuvanu teaches this Neverling ways of taming and handling noble Sanawa. Yes, Gunuvanu's wisdom and kindness more bountiful than summer rains. With this offering, culture of Oxundu spread further than rays of morning sun. Gunuvanu's beguiling tongue may work on fellow nestlings, but Anuvanu not fall for tricks. Can Anuvanu touch wisdom? Can Anuvanu see kindness? Such offering Anuvanu does not accept. But, elder, Gunuvanu is still simple nestling, understands not subtle rules of tribe's trial. A fault not on him. For that, elder give Gunuvanu one more chance. Vanu never flies Sanawa if scales slippery as Gunuvanu's words. Very well. Gunuvanu has one more chance, but if offering fails once more, then forever nestling he shall remain. Right. I guess I should see this through. Any ideas, Gunuvanu? Try as he might to think of next offering, Gunuvanu's head remains empty like a cloudless sky. Only one option remains. We go to Brother, who advises Gunuvanu since days as newborn hatchling. As certain as wheel of nature turns, he gives advice for next step. Well... at least his brother might have a bit of more sensible ideas about what his brother can do. Zephyr winds bring Neverling back to Gunuvanu. Brother tells Gunuvanu of help he receives. Our family is indebted to you. However, it seems Neverling's deeds cast long shadow over Brother's. He can only boast that he sneaks into Elder Shaman's hut. Perhaps silence is his gift. Gunuvanu moves calmly as midnight moon. Even vile can stir not at his passing. Gunuvanu even eats Brother's foods when his eyes are turned. Gunuvanu steals from Brother too? Well, Gunuvanu not choose family. But perhaps this skill can prove valuable to tribe. While you two talk that over, I've gotta go quickly. Gunuvanu knows. Black ones who live to the east have many treasures which glitter like stars in midnight sky. If Gunuvanu steals one and offers it to Elder Shaman, passage is assured. A brother speaks of Neverlings which attack a village with ferocity rivaling Vundu. Elder Shaman calls them Garloon. To sneak past Neverling is much more difficult than to sneak into his hut. But I'm sure you can do it, but at least give it a try. But Gunuvanu loses... not this... Goodbye. You have to be off. Gunuvanu. Right. Colossus. And this is inside it. It is really is massive. Right. Press on, follow what types we can, I guess. This is... right. Should have known there'd be guards somewhere. Oh, a goblin door, what is that? That looks a bit more advanced than the normal goblin machines I see about. Vangobs they're called, right? Oh, more of them. Would you mind leaving me alone? I guess I'm just having to deal with that one. Does one of you mind taking over this thing from me? Right. First room cleared. I'm just following these pipes, right? That's not good. definitely not good. That's a lot of guns. Okay. Where did the goblins get this kind of technology from? Or is it something going, oh, that doesn't look good. The goblins believe enough in... this feels like a problem. Ow. 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 As he stopped. Right. And now in. And that, under sixth. And out. Is that shooting me again? I really wish you wouldn't do that. Ow. Ow. I'm not quite as capable of protecting myself as I was before. Sometimes I miss Adlopium. That second one that just came in looks like it's already damaged, or rather that it's incomplete. Ow! That is... I need to be standing away from that. We dealt with them? Looks like they're down. Right. Definitely seems like there's a lot more deeper in. I think I'm fine without the Alexander loot. Over. Here's accommodation for my DPS friend. Maybe leave it here for now. Do these expeditions a bit at a time. Don't know how far all this goes. Maybe I should bring some of this back for Sid and Biggs and Witch to look at. Expertly done, adventurer. Oh, mate? Well, what have we here? What is... Oh, round rocks? Sorry, round rocks could not stay away. So many new treasures here. Treasures? Oh, you mean the odd bits and bobs? Well, little one, these machines are yours to take. And some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit. Uplander can tell pretty machines from ugly, just like round rocks. No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? I'll keep an eye on her. Right. Please do. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with having children in here. Damn it, I was so sure. What is it you're looking for? Uplanders are unwise to come, but most of all is Treasure Hunter. What she seeks is not here, not in all of Gordius. I think I recognize that voice. Wait, why the cat? As I live and breathe, Quick thinks all faults, master of the Illuminati. The cat. Gobbies are backstrapped with boom dust. Uplander shoots, everybody kabooms. That seems like a problem. Uplander ear catches tongue flaps with master. Enigma Codex for plans making is gone. Illuminati are already undertaking Alexander initiative. Foolish Gobby! Secrets are kept silent. Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders. As Quick thinks not ordered so many times. Master, forgive noise making of empty head. Gobby did not think. Please, Gobby will take any punishment. Just not worst one. The Enigma Codex. Now. Oh. What? Uplander is shooting Gobbies? And Boomdust does not harm Uplanders? Blood! Uplander blood for fallen Gobbykin! I think now would be a good time to leave. Right. Uplander, what is Enigma Codex? Treasure? Mead? You okay? Yes, young one. My treasure. And down we go. I hope Mead knew what she was doing when she shot. You did know, right? Roundrocks has been showing me her treasures, and they're aptly named. Only a fool would call them junk. Just because something has been discarded, it doesn't mean it can't be beautiful. She also said that Quickfinks has a face like a machina, bold and calculating. I can only assume she means his mask. Well, I'd have to assume so as well. Bobbies don't seem to leave much of their actual face to see. Bleeding hells, face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like you had quite an adventure. And this Alexander initiative has got me wondering. You reckon it might be the John's name? No sign of the Cordo, eh? Well, we'll just have to look further in. I'll let the chief know anyway. I'll be happy to hear Mead and Roundrocks are safe too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. Can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but each to their own. Alexander, eh? That's what we're, I feel I should step into this. I don't know what's going on, but... whatever's happening with this Alexander initiative and Illuminati attacking the shortstop now feels like a... not be too much of a coincidence. Yeah, looking at it... the machina we fought inside Alexander definitely are different to these ones they have out here. There we go. Oh. That looks like a bit of a boss. Still, slow down whatever they're doing inside the Colossus. You okay, friend? Letting anyone die on my watch. I guess I'm here alone now. This is maybe a little bit of a problem. Aquila, you want to join in? I'm guessing that's in case of his Q just popped or something. Oh, that hurts a little bit. Right. That looks like we're in the clear. Sorry about that, Biggs. So, any idea what the next step is? Ah, Sorin! Ready to have another go at finding the giant's core? Wedge, could you... Oi, Wedge! Stop listening to that bloody link pearl! March through the Illuminati's front door. They know we've broken their code. But I've just this moment intercepted a new communication. If you'll give me a moment to... There! It says... Oh. Deaf to Uplanders. Deaf to Uplanders. I think we may have started a war. Right. I guess I should call up the Adventurers Guild and get to work then. Shouldn't be too much of a problem to make our way back to where we had been before and then just push on from there. Guess I can go see how Gunuvano is doing. This new trial of his. I think this time I am safe enough to skip scene, because I think we were on pretty much the last line of it anyway. That Gunuvano was going to try and steal stuff from the Guardians. Well, I'm curious about all this Alexander business. Doesn't feel at all like the other primals I've met. Even beyond the scale of size, like, are the Illuminati tempered then? Or beliefs did he spring from? Maybe it's the Illuminati worship of technology, and obsession with it, that's what was the focus. Suppose that might be it. It's less a primal as in... it's a god they believe in, a more manifestation of their belief in technology. Sorry, Gunuvano? How are you doing? Ah! Neverland comes to gaze on Gunuvano's courage. Garloon's within sight, but many more than Gunuvano imagines. But Gunuvano not run. Look, treasures shine like fallen stars. But Garloon stand in the way. Neverling, distract him as with Elder Shaman, this time with Dance of Wrath. Create chaos among Garloons and hide Gunuvanu's approach. Gunuvanu waits here in calm storm of fear swelling in heart. Go, like monsoon winds. Right, when you say dance this time, that's definitely a figurative dance. I'm just... Right. Cause some problems for the Garleans. I'd say that's out of the ordinary. I believe anything that hurts the Garlean Empire helps us in the long run. Oh, where are you? Would I lock onto that guy up there? There we go. I should... If my name's as... gotten around as much as in the Empire as it does around the rest of Eorzea, then knowing I'm here should cause a bit of a ruckus. Gunuvanu? Are you just still here? Gunuvanu breathes deep, moves soundless like cool autumn wind. Neverling fells Garloons, but too quick. Gunuvanu needs more time to snatch Garloon treasure. Silent movement requires finesse and time. Neverling strikes down more Garloons, provides fog of chaos to hide Gunuvanu's approach. Just be careful you're not relying too much on me, Gunuvanu, or you're going to end up not really proving that you can do anything yourself. Less Imperials in Eorzea is nothing we can never really ever complain about, is it? Right. You ready to go, Gunuvanu? Gunuvanu becomes like silent wind. Ah, Neverling fells Garloon troops already? Gunuvanu not ready. Must wait for a perfect moment. Once more, Neverling. Show Garloons no mercy, and give Gunuvanu time to sneak. Gunuvanu, this is... I'm gonna say that this is the last chance I'm giving you. Like... Not here to... If he needs this much help every time he wants to sneak, then it's not really a... Right. Well, that really should be enough. Neverling's destruction lets Gunuvanu sneak unseen. Behold! Gunuvanu plucks fallen stars from sky. Elder Shaman surely lets Gunuvanu pass trial now. None of Zundu possess such a treasure. Now, let us ride the winds to the Elder's Roost. Wait, when did he move? I didn't see it. Okay, maybe he does have something. He can sneak like that. I don't think he hardly needs my help. Maybe just the confidence to do it. Back to the village. Let's see what the shaman thinks, I suppose. In the end, it's not our call to make. Elder? Anu approaches with flustered breath and dishevelled feathers, but from dangerous journey or long nap, Anu knows not. Does he hold something of value? Remember, Nestling, this is last chance. Noble and benevolent elder, Gunuvanu brings offering like none other. Behold! You stole a whole Deathclaw? How did I not hear or see anything about that? Offering surprises even Elder Shaman, yes? Gunuvanu sneaks into Garloon camp unseen and unheard, and brings Zundu their greatest treasure. Well, I don't think it's their greatest treasure, but... Oh, such material does not exist in Oxundu. More sturdy and solid than Totem Pole with strongest magic wards. Zundu legends tell of an enormous flying beast which covers land in midnight shade. This must be its feather. For bringing such precious offering, Gunuvanu completes rite of passage. Gunuvanu deserves title which befits his deed. For as long as rising moon follows setting sun, Gunuvanu shall be known as the Bringer of Shade. At last, passage is complete. Gunuvanu, Bringer of Shade, no longer oldest of nestlings. But now, Gunuvanu wants nothing more than rest. Trial saps all energy from Gunuvanu. Leave further hard work for nestlings. Gunuvanu, Bringer of Shade, must find great tree to nap under. I guess in the end, nothing really changed. Even though no longer nestling, Gunuvanu still shies from work. Neverling, tell Gunuvanu's brother his success. Finally, his heart may be free of worry. Right, I'll pass that on. Well... reporting to Gunuvanu might have to wait. Here's the guild back to me. Time to see what else is... waiting. Take another shot at finding this core. Definitely a bit of a different area. It must be close to the part that's submerged, I'm guessing. Or did they deliberately flood part of it? There's actual goblins, soldiers as well. Not relying on Machina here. Well, other than that tank of theirs. Right. Cleared up easy enough. Guess we're looking for... most heavily armored parts of this, heavily defended places are likely to be where the core is, right? The Illuminati are at least that smart, I imagine. And a load of waterline, I guess. Following this down? There's another clearing ahead. After we deal with more of this. Right. Don't see anything here that looks like it might be a portal. Might be another decent place to mark as a checkpoint, though. Wait a moment. That doesn't sound good. Bob Walker, stand firm! Oh, something. I'm not reading quick enough. Wait a moment, are those... Hold on a moment, guys. Is that a... I just left it? Now? Maybe I can... Let's see if I can figure out how this works. Okay. I think I'm figuring this out. Need to get this out of the way, I think. Ow, that hurts. Make these weaker. Oh. Ow, missed that bomb. There we go. Just... Oh, he's going there, boy. Okay, let him deal with that. Make the rest of these guys a little... Right, that makes it easier for the rest of the party. Does that not actually recharge you at all? Ow! Does it have to be against a larger target to recharge? Get the bomb out of the way. We're here, bomb. Ow. Bomb. Our friends got it. Oh, out of the way of that. Beginning to run out of power in this thing. It's not have as much range as I think. And looks like we're clear for now. Just a lot of goblins. Is that a... Guess it cleared up the area. Right, but that's us a little bit further in. Guess wait for Mead to show up and see what she has to say. She's found her treasure yet. So, if it is the Enigma Codex she's after, apparently it's not even in this... well, whatever Gordius is. Psst, Uplander's amazing! Uplander's stronger than 10 gobbies! Roundrocks? Staying safe? Oh. Sid, you're down here too. Ah, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Big's account left something to be desired, so I thought it best to see the interior with my own eyes. Oh, fair enough, I suppose. You probably know more about how to make sense of this than any of us. A treasure hunter through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of... Excuse me. It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past. The life's work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. Within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for a machine that could operate ceaselessly for centuries, to novel ways of culturing cheese. Even a fragment of the book could bring a king's ransom. What was that about cheese? Is that what Brave... I mean Bravelox has, like, stole a page from this codex or something? But most remarkable of all are the plans for a walking citadel. It was to be a beacon of logic and reason for all the world. A walking citadel? Seven hells, we're standing in it, aren't we? The Illuminati's Primal took its form from that idea. But I sense that none of this is news to you. You've read it then, this Enigma Codex. The design created for every needful thing, from warm beds to crops of grain. Its occupants would never have to leave, and all in a fortress on feet, impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. The citadel was meant to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all four corners of the world, that they might set about unraveling the mysteries of creation. And this utopia, this shining seat of erudition, was to be called Alexander. If Roundrocks lived in walking castles, Roundrocks could collect treasure from everywhere. Indeed you could, little one, and anything you found, be it junk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking. And what exactly would the Illuminati do with all this knowledge? They would use it to take control, most likely. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exist. Bloody fanatics. Take a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? I can well imagine how people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that could carry them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. But we're not talking about a machine here. We're talking about a primal. Primals will be the death of us all. I trust you'll be ready when things come to a head, Sorin. I'll do my best, sir. Oh, I'm hoping it doesn't come to fighting Alexander. It's a rather large primal. Utopia's happy place. Where there's junk aplenty. Roundrocks is happy. Where there's junk aplenty, Roundrocks is happy. Where is very happy place of Mead? Wherever he is. And Sorin's not paying attention to that bit at all. You two still getting along okay? I think Groundrox's pile of treasures may have grown a touch. Not that that's any surprise. She goes hunting whenever she has a spare moment. A girl after my own heart. Doing okay there, Round Rocks? Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirly cogs. Sometimes Backrix is coming with Round Rocks for junk hunting. A planter will come next time too. If I can find the time, definitely. I don't quite know if I have the eye for treasure hunting, but Aquila, do you want to get out of big space there? Just nuzzling. This Enigma Codex sounds amazing. A walking citadel's one thing, but a self-sustaining walking citadel? Genius! It's just a pity the Illuminati had to go and make a bleeding Primal out of it. From what I understand, this Alexander was active for no more than a few seconds. That's seconds, and it drained the hinterlands of Aether. Imagine what it'd do if it wandered the whole bleeding world. I don't think Round Rocks realizes how much danger we're in here. They're too busy hunting for new treasures. And probably for the best, though, eh? Well, she is just a child. I think, based on how she acts anyway. It's hard to tell with goblins sometimes. But you think we're ready to make another move? See if we can find this core? We've got ourselves a problem, Sorin, but don't worry. The Chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here. Sid? All present and correct, I see. Good. Now, something has been nagging at me for a while, Sorin, and I've finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications wedge intercepted. What about them? So, we know that the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus, meaning they must also have found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Excuse me? Assuming that's the case, what need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? And why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? The answer? Spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus, most like in Idyllshire itself, who's using the hatch as a backdoor. Now, this agent will know we've broken their code and that the hatch is constantly watched, so he won't have been able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtless be desperate to re-establish contact with the inside. And that's why I've cleared the area around the Giant's Hound. All we need to do now is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. And speak of the devil. Chief, Link Pearl call from Red Bricks. He says Brave Lux went inside, but she can't be. No, it must be an impersonator. Chief, whoever you met earlier was a spy. Quick, you've got to get after her. Right. All heading off, and last time I met Brave Lux was definitely not. Didn't seem to be getting along with the Illuminati, to put it mildly. Must need to get deeper in. See if we can find her. Still can't go in alone. Too dangerous. Just hope the Adventurers Guild doesn't keep me waiting too long. Excuse me? Gunavani? Just here to draw up some word about your brother. Neverling, news travels fast as spring gale. Gunuvanu passes trial. But Neverling knows Gunuvanu as well as any Zundu. Change does not come from many moons, if at all. Gunuvanu hopes passage of right gives brother courage to grow into responsible Vanuvanu, but must remain patient. Nevertheless, Gunuvanu owes Neverling much and more. May Neverling go forth with his Zephyr winds at back to guide through journeys safely. Neverling always welcome in Oxundu. Thanks. You look after yourselves here. Definitely seems to have recovered a bit from that Imperial attack. Maybe I should do a little bit of exploration around here. A lot of places I haven't visited. It is... What is that? That's unusual, whatever that is. Oh. Sightseeing spot. Let's just look up. When the Rose Knights first came to the Sea of Clouds and treated with the Zundu, they asked the chieftain what he called this islet, floating northwest of Oxundu, which he responded, "Small island beneath which cold winds of Curfus ever blow." And for the sake of brevity, the knights simply called it Cold Wind. What is... It's moving. And that's definitely not just an island. Another polygon construction? Maybe ask around about Ishgard sometime. Don't get distracted by anything too significant. Not until this Primal's dealt with. This looks like... These look like Moogle constructions. Those are definitely the palms, but... hello. Ow. Sorry for bothering you. I haven't explored much of what's out here. I wonder how all this comes about. I know the Fundu legend said it give credit to Bismarck for being the one to, like, bring the land into the sky. If primals are just primals. As Gaia said, even 12 are primals in the end. Then... well, how did it? Why do these islands just float? It doesn't seem like it's common around Eorzea for land to just fly. Well, I suppose the floating city of Nim. That's... but that was all during the War of the Magi, right? And that, well, I suppose maybe that's what happened here. Did this happen all those centuries ago during the War of the Magi? Some of the land was just left with magic. I wonder if it is just held up by magic then. What happens when that magic fails? Is it just going to... He's just going to fall? I've never seen what exactly is beneath... underneath the sea of clouds. I know Abelathia's spine is somewhere down there. I'm sure the knights here would report it if anything seemed to be happening. But those islands up there are as well. Dodging those flags looks like Undu. Maybe it's their main encampment. City, I suppose. Ruins. That is my map of the Sea of Clouds complete. Those are big eggs. I think those must be Anzu eggs. They just now fully grown or something? They must do. These are babies. In that case, I don't know. I want to see what the parents look like. I'm a little unsure now, but what do in the meantime? Something I could do is look at starting more of the Beast Tribe quests, so I'm going to guess as... well, certainly going to get interrupted. Yeah. That's good. Oh, never mind. There we go. The Armor of the Father. Time to head back to Idyllshire. Hopefully it's not too late to find Braithwax. Hopefully... I don't want to say hopefully she's in danger, but hopefully she's not... she's not... a traitor. This area definitely seems a little different to... Oh. Well, there goes the alarm. Right, so I go on ahead and clear out the guard. Maybe they're gonna try and silence the alarm, I guess. This is definitely different. This is kind of what I imagined Charlian architecture to look like. Those pillars and the shape of the room, the spiral. It's not really a spiral, but the circling around the edge. It does kind of remind me a little bit of the Guban Library. The public parts of it anyway, the secret. The forbidden areas were definitely a little more unusual. It definitely feels like we're starting to get closer to a core. That pillar in the middle is something. Or is that Ragoon not loaded in? got the hang of that. Is our dragoon okay? Vindivia, nil front. Oh, there we go. Oh, only disconnect. Right. A little under strength, but maybe we can hope on reinforcements arriving later. What are these are goblins or Sheena? What's... I guess if it's a living citadel, they maybe want, like... Is this their idea of farm animals? I mean... I know the Nalf have odd tastes, so maybe the goblins have different tastes too. The rest as well. Or at least just... Because it was a recent summon, then why would there be... Maybe I'll have to ask Mead about it. This is the next guardian. This is... Wait. What? He's water? Or something? Why? This doesn't seem at all like goblin techno. Oh, that looks dangerous. Well, I suppose if it wasn't... If the Enigma Codex wasn't goblin in origin, then it might explain why it's like, might be a problem. Ow. Ow. That is... What's it doing? It's just a hand? Why? This can't say too much, it's probably the... Oh, ow, that hurts. Right. Just getting close. And cut. And full back. Split in two? I suppose it's liquid. I shouldn't be too surprised it can do something like that. So if we defeat one, are they both gone, or... Nope, they're... changing again. That's... what? What's it trying to do this time? Attacks aren't working well as it is. Ow. Still can't do anything to it. Oh, humanoid again. What's it doing with that core of its? Ow. Oh my god. Getting help. Just taking a bit more control of the area. Oh. Get that away from everyone. Wait a second. What's... What? Ow! Magnets. That's... Oh, it's been a year or two since I've been to school. Oh, I was at Scholasticate recently, but everything I read there was more along the lines of Ishgardian religion than physics. Still keep that back from everyone else. And avoid that. And... Did we get it? It's hard to tell with a liquid... or maybe it's easy to tell with a liquid when it's... Still guessing that wasn't the core. We must be getting close. Definitely feels like we're getting closer to a power source of some kind. Guess we might as well. Right, time to... Wait a minute. Wait. Is that... Quick thinks. What's going... Dobby found it. Good. No one's of missing piece or with Illuminati. Missing... Oh. What? Gobby did well indeed. Killing this... Some people... This is how you treat those who please you. Now is realm in chaos. Broken. Machine with too many parts. But Illuminati plan needs one thing. Missing piece to bring world order. Give world harmony. Make world perfect. And what of those who don't fit your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summoned a god's damned Primal. It will devour the aether of every land you visit, until Hydaelyn and everything on it is dead. Inside Fortress of Illuminati, Chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die for progress, so be it. This is cost of seeking for knowings. Else take you in your damned seeking. Wise Uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise Uplanders, Utopia does not need. So that's what they're at. Should have guessed really then. So it's obey or die then. The whole concept is grotesque. No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexandra is wonderful in itself. Perfect, even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of it's going to be led astray. Oh, so once upon a time these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists, is that it? And it was only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers? Tell me, was there any passage in particular to convince them to abandon their lost shred of empathy? I cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex. Not anymore. But I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core, if you can get me close enough. You think you can, or you know you can? And what about its location? It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say. Round rocks? Everything okay? Round rocks can say. 2 pieces of round rocks are 1 yalm. But by count of round rocks, chest of whirlycock giant is only a little further. Huh. Clever girl. You've been measuring how far we've come from the start. You're doing all that in your head? That's... Okay. If... Roundrock's may be a child, but she's quite probably a child prodigy. Alright, I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what will happen when we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we're well rested and ready for anything. Right, sounds like a plan. Hasn't been a problem so far, retracing our steps back to where we've made it. All should be well enough. Everything okay, mate? No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken, and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, Sorin. It's now or never. Given there's only 12 minutes before I'm planned to finish up, I think I'm going to finish up there for today. It is a little annoying. The queue times for Alexander leave me a bit of... Because it is like one after another with short raids. Could be worse. I'll maybe try and have something more actually like planned maybe for Wednesday for what I'm doing in between. Like during the queue times. Otherwise... yeah, that's gonna finish up today, so yeah. Tomorrow's stream will be back to Celeste and back to hunting for those crystal hearts. Hopefully being able to clear the level I was struggling with last week. Beyond that, yeah. I'll be as normal. Wednesday and Friday will be Final Fantasy again. But thanks for stopping by. I hope you've had a bit of fun, and with any luck, I'll see you in the next stream.